Dubai, a city of gold, ambition, and the extraordinary. Skyscrapers cut through the clouds, supercars hum across highways. Every corner drips with wealth. But behind the glitz, a hidden world most never see. Because beneath the luxury lies a very different Dubai. One where scams, secrets, and global criminals try to hide. But spoiler, they don't get far. Not in this city. Not under the watchful eyes of one of the most high-tech police forces on Earth. Let's start with one of the most infamous names to ever fall in Dubai. Raymond Abbas, better known as Hushpuppi. To millions on Instagram, he was the king of luxury. Flying private, dressed in Versace, living in penthouses. Everything he touched screamed wealth. But no one really knew what he did for a living. Turns out, neither did the IRS. Behind the filters, Hushpuppi was running one of the largest cybercrime operations in the world. Email phishing, identity theft, fake companies. He and his team scammed banks, businesses, and even tried to steal 100 million euros from a Premier League football club. Not petty cash. And while he lived large in Dubai, he thought he was untouchable. Surrounded by luxury, he blended right in. But Dubai police were watching, silently, carefully, tracking his emails, his transactions, even his Instagram posts. Then came the takedown. Operation Fox Hunt 2. At 3 a.m., tactical units stormed his apartment. Doors slammed open. Phones, laptops, hard drives, all seized. Over $40 million in cash, 13 luxury cars, and a digital trail of evidence. His downfall? He posted the proof himself. Hushpuppi now sits in a US prison, the king of flex reduced to an inmate number, proof that in Dubai, no scam lasts forever. But cybercrime is just one layer of Dubai's criminal underworld. Let's rewind to January 2010. A man checks into a luxury hotel under a fake name. He travels alone, no entourage, just a quiet guest among thousands. His real identity? Mahmoud al-Mabhouh, a senior Hamas figure, and a man with enemies. Within 24 hours, he's dead. No signs of a break-in, no struggle. At first glance, it looked natural, but Dubai police don't take chances. They dove into hotel surveillance footage. What they found was chilling. A hit squad of 11 people had been following al-Mabhouh since his arrival. Fake passports, disguises. Some posed as tourists, others as hotel staff. One even walked through the lobby carrying a tennis racket. All coordinated, all silent. But there was one thing they didn't count on: Dubai's cameras. Police traced every move, from the airport to the hotel to the room. The killers cloned his keycard, entered without a trace, administered a fast-acting paralytic, and vanished. Or so they thought. Dubai police released everything: names, faces, fake identities, even the footage. The operation was blown wide open. Some of the fake passports, they matched real people, innocent citizens whose identities were stolen. What should have been a quiet hit turned into a full-blown international crisis. Headlines exploded, embassies scrambled, and the message was clear: you can be trained, funded, protected. But if you leave a trace in Dubai, they'll find it. Next, one of the biggest drug busts in the region's history. It started with a container marked furniture. Just another shipment, right? But Dubai Customs noticed something odd. The weight didn't add up. The math was off. They opened it. Inside, hidden in hollowed-out wooden panels, were 13 tons of Captagon pills. Street value? Over $1 billion. Instead of announcing the bust, Dubai police launched Operation Storm. Undercover agents posed as distributors. They infiltrated the network, traced the calls, followed the money. What they uncovered was a smuggling operation spanning countries, fake companies, forged documents, clean paperwork hiding a billion-dollar drug empire. Police waited, watched, built their case. Then they struck. Multiple raids, one night, warehouses, apartments, front companies, all shut down. The syndicate was dismantled. Not just the Dubai end, but the entire chain. All of it started with one suspicious container. Now let's talk about a different kind of heist. One that didn't involve drugs or violence. Just watches. In the heart of Dubai, a boutique offered high-end timepieces, Rolex, Audemars Piguet, Richard Mille, the kind of watches you see on rappers and royalty. Everything looked legit, beautiful store, verified Instagram, even influencer shoutouts. But the watches? Fakes. Not the cheap street counter kind. These were high-grade counterfeits. Some used real parts. Others copied serial numbers from genuine pieces. Even the boxes and certificates looked flawless. It was the perfect con, until one collector brought his new Patek Philippe in for servicing. A single wrong screw raised red flags. The expert spotted the flaw immediately. That tiny mistake unraveled a $100 million fraud ring. Dubai police moved quietly, monitored the boutique, followed the shipments, tracked down the shell companies. It turned out the store was just the showroom. The real operation spanned across borders, dozens arrested, hundreds of fake watches seized, and one more reminder. If you're selling luxury in a city that knows luxury better than anyone, don't fake it. But sometimes, crime gets personal. 2019, two brothers. One was knee-deep in the criminal world, arms deals, money laundering. The other, trying to start over in Dubai, clean slate, new life. But when old secrets resurfaced, everything spiraled. The brother on the straight path was ready to talk. About everything. A tell-all that could bring their entire operation crashing down. He planned his escape, quietly, booked a flight. Just one step ahead. But Dubai police were already ahead of him. They stopped him at the airport, dug into his history, and what they uncovered was massive. Hidden assets, offshore accounts, a network of crime wrapped in family ties. What started as a family feud led to an international investigation, and the entire criminal web began to collapse, all because one man tried to run. See, Dubai isn't just built on wealth, it's built on control, surveillance, and a zero-tolerance approach to crime. Whether it's a flashy influencer pulling scams, a ghost team carrying out assassinations, or an empire of pills hidden in shipping containers, Dubai police don't miss. Their message is simple. You can lie, cheat, steal, run. But in this city, you will be seen. You will be caught. And in the end, no one escapes.